So on this channel, while we talk a lot about your outward appearance and your general looks and your clothing and that kind of stuff, that doesn't mean that you should neglect, frankly, the other half of you, which is your mental health, your emotional well-being, the stuff on the inside.
And I can tell you guys, when dealing with my clients, when they feel good mentally, when they're in a great space, that really comes out physically. Like, you really notice a huge difference and shift in just the way they carry themselves. And yeah, of course, like, I'm putting them in, styling them in great outfits, but it's beyond that, because at the end of the day, you can wear a great outfit, but if you're depressed, then you're not selling it. It's actually no one even pays attention to the outfit. Now they're just looking at your demeanor and
wondering what's going on, and it's just taking away from the whole. So we're going to talk about some of the physical stuff and the mental stuff today, and how to improve yourself that people will absolutely notice. So this first one is what I like to call no more 0 days. And what that means is that every single day, 7 days a week, you are going to do one thing toward a goal you have in your life. And that can be the most minute, smallest little, takes you 2 seconds to do this one thing towards your goal. And a perfect example of that is, let's say you want to get in better shape. If it's 11:59 and 30 seconds left at night before, you hit midnight and it kicks over to the next day, you do one push-up. And you have now worked on going towards that goal, however small, that day. And that is a winning day in my book. And the next way to better yourself has a massive impact on your life. And I can tell you from personal experience, as can Ash, that getting enough good sleep is really foundational to your life.
So what you want to do is just fix any sleep related issues you might be dealing with, even if it stems from like anxiety or stress or nervousness or whatever it is. Just figure out what is causing you not to sleep well and really solve that issue so that you can get a good night's rest, because getting good sleep will have a positive impact on every single aspect of your life.
And next up, if you are not exercising even just a little bit every day, you are actually hurting your mental health at the same time. I think a lot of guys think, well, I don't really like working out, or I don't want to exercise,
or I don't have time.
I don't have time. Honestly, even doing just a little bit, like going for a walk, will have a direct impact on your well-being mentally and physically. Ash and I have kind of a mantra around lunchtime and dinner time. We tend to take Henry for a walk, and I can tell you it really does affect your mental health in a very positive way.
So next up, get your feelings out. Now, again, this is, if you kind of bottle everything up, which I think sometimes you bottle things up.
Most guys, I think, have a problem like this. Me specifically,
really
too.
Don't want to talk to anyone. And the thing is, though, is that really affects your sleep, it affects your mental state, it affects a lot of things. So get your feelings out in whichever way feels comfortable to you. So that could be, talking to a friend, talking to your mom, maybe talking to a mental health professional like a therapist. Or if that's a little too much for you, then write down your feelings, or write down, how your day was, and you can burn it, throw it away, whatever, but just get those feelings or whatever you're going through inside onto paper. So really, it's just important to get your feelings out in whatever way possible.
I can tell you from personal experience, dealing with a crazy chronic illness and being bedridden for a majority of last year, it was incredibly difficult mentally. You're talking depression, anxiety, uncertainty. It was really horrible. I would talk to Ash a little bit, but I found for me, I went back to journaling. I was like, this seems kind of girly, like sissy, like silly. How is that going to help? And I just started writing down a little bit about what I did that day or what I'm feeling that day. And I can tell you, it was like going from like 50 to 100 as far as feeling good. It was like, wow, that's weird how well that works. So just try and do that. And again, I've never even read back what I wrote. Frankly, I don't want to, because it might make me depressed or sad or something. So really, it just comes down to getting it out. That's all that really matters.
Another way to better yourself that's really easy and simple to do is to get your hygiene in check, especially orally. So treat your teeth like they're a $30,000 investment, because that's how much it's going to cost if you neglect them.
And this next one is simple, and I didn't do it for a long time, and luckily Ash introduced me to it, because I was like, what the hell, why would he even do that? And that is just tidying up, even for like a minute or two, but specifically making your bed every morning. I was anti-making the bed. I would even send pictures to Ash when she was traveling, be like, look what I didn't do today, just really out of spite. And then I started making it and going, why do I feel better all of a sudden? It's because you start your day off with a win. Literally, it's a win. And then on top of that, there is a reason for this saying called messy bed equals messy head.
Yeah.
It's around for, I don't know, probably a good reason, because the clutter you literally have visually in your life, in your home, in your space, actually negatively can impact your mental well-being. I didn't believe it until I started doing it myself, and now I'm a total convert.
So when you have a spare 10 minutes, spend it cleaning a small area of your place, whether it be doing the dishes, maybe cleaning out the junk drawer, because that's gonna have a bigger impact than you think.
All right, guys, if you got any tips for ways to improve your mental well-being that people will notice, definitely leave it in the comment section below. We look forward to reading those. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.